Hey, it's John again. I just thought I'd bring a potential problem to people's attention with regards to the Envo D50, which I own here again. I ran into a little bit of a scary moment today. I just got back in from a ride. As I was making a left turn at an intersection, a traffic light controlled intersection, I had to make a left turn. And as I was leaning into that turn to make the left turn, unfortunately the Envo D50 pedal scraped across the asphalt. You can probably see the scraping right there. And this is a bit of a problem with the D50. I've had this happen to me about at least a half a dozen times in under the year that I've owned it. Well, it's probably been about, let me think now, I bought it in end of July. So, we're talking about, about 8 or 9 months. Anyway, as you can see here with the tape measure, let me see if I can level this up a bit. But you can see that the bottom of the pedal sits about 2 to 3 inches off the ground. It's just leaning a bit on the kickstand right now, but compare that to my other bike here. My Bionics converted mountain bike. And let's take the measurement of that, and you'll see a vast difference. I've never had this problem with this bike. Let me see here. So you can see that the bottom of the pedal is about, I'd say almost 6 inches off the ground. So you gotta be careful with this Envo D50 when you're going around corners. You really gotta be careful as to how much you lean into that curve, because years ago I ended up having an issue where I'm talking decades ago, where I had an issue with my own bike. It was just a traditional road bike, and my foot fell off the edge of the pedal, and it catapulted me over the handlebars and went, basically like an acrobat. I went scraping down the roadway and opened up the flesh on both my elbows. And this Envo has the potential to do that, especially if, say, in that lean, all of a sudden the heel of your foot ends up, hitting the roadway. It could unbalance you, it could throw you off the bike and not necessarily catapult you, but throw you off your balance and end up on the roadway sprawled all over, and a car could run you over. So this is a bit of a safety concern. I've talked to the people at Repair and Run, the people who sold me the bike. They said, if I really, really, really wanted to, I could have, this modified to shorten up the crank arms. But, the whole nature of the bike is that it sits a lot lower. It's probably impractical. But anyway, this is just something that anyone that owns an Envo D50, the standard version, not the mountain bike version. I'm sure the mountain bike version comes with 29-inch tires or wheels rather than the 27s on this, so it's going to stand a little bit higher. I'm not sure what other mods are on that bike that make it somewhat higher, meant for more of a rugged mountain biking type of usage. But anyway, I thought people should be aware of this. Anyway, hope Hope this gives people some insight and perhaps a little bit of safety in their usage of the Envo D50. Bye for now.